Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. I'm sure you've heard the news. The air over Clark Air Base in the Philippines crackled with a sound not heard in decades. It wasn't the whine of a modern fighter jet, but a low, guttural roar tearing through the humid sky. Filipino and American service members looked up, witnessing the arrival of a legend, the A-10 Thunderbolt II, the Warthog. Its straight wings, twin tails, and high-mounted engines made it look more like a flying tank than a jet. The pilot expertly guided the armored jet onto the runway, a decisive touchdown that sent a message far beyond the base. This was no routine rotation. It was a visible sign of a deepening partnership in a region facing uncertainty. For many Filipino personnel, seeing the A-10 in person was a moment of awe and pride. Phones came out, capturing the arrival of a partner, not a foreign force. The Warthog's presence signaled a new level of cooperation, enhancing shared security interests. The air was filled with purpose, a shared understanding that this deployment was significant. The pilots, members of the U.S. Air Force, stepped out to a warm welcome.
The U.S.-Philippine alliance was forged in World War II, when both nations fought side by side against Japan. This shared sacrifice created a powerful bond, formalized in 1951 with the Mutual Defense Treaty. The treaty's core, an attack on one is an attack on both. For decades, U.S. bases like Subic Bay and Clark projected power across Asia. But in the early 1990s, the Philippine Senate ended the era of permanent U.S. bases. American forces left, and the bases were turned over to the Philippines. Military cooperation shifted to a new model. No more permanent garrisons, but the alliance endured. Today, the partnership is revitalized through rotational deployments and joint exercises, respecting Philippine sovereignty. The Mutual Defense Treaty remains the foundation, but the approach is modern. The arrival of the A-10s is a perfect example. A deployment at Manila's invitation for mutual benefit. It's a new chapter, flexible, sovereign, and focused on shared security. The alliance adapts to changing times, but its core commitment remains. The Warthog's presence marks this evolution.
The A-10 Thunderbolt II isn't built for speed or dogfights. It's built for close air support. Its mission: fly low and slow, protecting ground troops by destroying enemy armor and fortifications. The pilot sits in a titanium bathtub for protection, and the plane can fly even when damaged. Its signature weapon, the GAU-8 Avenger, is a 7-barrel cannon firing 30mm rounds at a blistering rate. The A-10's straight wings and high engines let it maneuver in tight spaces and survive ground fire. It's not pretty, but it's exceptionally effective. In the Philippines, its ability to operate from short runways and focus on ground and maritime targets is invaluable. The Warthog can patrol coastal areas, support troops, and provide persistent surveillance. Unlike stealth fighters, the A-10 is about controlling the surface, land and sea. Its deployment is about deterrence and support, not air-to-air combat. The Warthog's unique strengths make it the right tool for the region's challenges. Its presence is a force multiplier for both allies.
American jets at Clark Air Base raise questions, but this isn't a return to massive U.S. bases. The A-10s are here under a new framework. Rotational presence, not permanent occupation. U.S. forces are guests, deployed for joint training and agreed activities. Philippine sovereignty is central. Locations and activities are led and approved by Manila. This is a partnership of equals, not a host-tenant relationship. The focus now is on building the capabilities of the armed forces of the Philippines. Training with advanced assets like the A-10 boosts skills in maritime security and disaster response. The goal: build capacity, not dependency. The rotational model allows flexible deployments across the archipelago, making the alliance more responsive. The A-10s at Clark are a specific capability, brought in for a specific purpose at the host nation's invitation. This is a modern, mature alliance, far beyond the post-colonial arrangements of the past. It's about shared goals, mutual respect, and real-world results. The partnership is stronger and more relevant than ever.
U.S. forces and A-10s in the Philippines operate under a clear legal framework that respects Philippine sovereignty. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, signed in 2014, allows rotational U.S. access to specific Philippine bases. These bases remain under full Philippine control. EDCA enables joint training, pre-positioning of equipment, and infrastructure improvements, all benefiting the armed forces of the Philippines. Any new facilities built by the U.S. become Philippine property. There are no permanent U.S. bases. All deployments are temporary and by mutual agreement. The Philippine government has the final say on all activities. This partnership is based on consent, transparency, and respect for national interests. The Visiting Forces Agreement, VFA, provides legal rules for U.S. personnel during their stay. Together, EDCA and VFA create a modern, sustainable foundation for the alliance. The arrangements address historical sensitivities while enabling robust cooperation. The U.S. is in the Philippines as an invited guest, working for shared security. This legal clarity is key to the alliance's future.
Deploying the A-10 Warthog in a tense region is a clear act of deterrence, not provocation. The goal: discourage aggression by showing that the costs would be high. The Warthogs visibly demonstrate U.S. commitment to its treaty with the Philippines. This is a defensive posture, about preventing conflict, not seeking it. A strong defense is the best way to maintain peace. The A-10s add a powerful layer to the alliance's deterrence, signaling that any attack would be met with force. Activities are transparent and publicly announced, emphasizing their defensive nature. The alliance upholds international law and sovereign rights without escalating tensions. The deployment reinforces stability and a rules-based order in the region. The A-10s are as much a tool of diplomacy as of defense. They strengthen the Philippines' negotiating position for peaceful dispute resolution. The mission: be a guardian of peace through strength.
The roar of the A-10s over Clark Air Base signals a historic alliance adapting for the future. The U.S.-Philippine partnership forged in war is now a modern alliance of equals. It's built on mutual respect, shared interests, and a commitment to a free Indo-Pacific. Joint exercises and deployments show that treaty promises are alive and honored. The future will bring deeper cooperation, advanced training, intelligence sharing, and new domains like cyber and space. The focus: a secure, self-reliant Philippines, supported by a steadfast ally. The Warthog's arrival is a symbol of this enduring bond and shared vision. Together, the alliance stands ready to secure peace and prosperity for the region.